Welcome back to the Loveland Report and Loan Arranger Show. I am Cleve, Loveland, Central Florida's voice of real estate, alongside Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. We're going to talk about, is it the right time to refinance? Right now, I want to talk about house planning for retirement. A couple of different things here. This is why I call myself a real estate planner, Bruce. I think the important thing is when I go talk to people, I'm not looking to walk out the door with signed listing papers or a signed buyer broker agreement. I want to know what's right for them.
Of course you do.
And I want to know, okay, this house, I'm talking to a gentleman next week. This is on his business. He's got a commercial building. He's wondering about adding on to it. He's got the room, or should he just go buy something new because his business is growing? But he's probably only got 6 to 10 years before he thinks he'll be out. He'll sell the business. So we're talking about things like that. On his house, he's not in the dream home right now. He does want a little more space, but he wants a newer home. He's got an old home and it's in good shape, but he just wants a little more room in the yard. So we're going to talk about things like that. And when's the right time to do that? And then I think usually when I see in retirement, Bruce, when people are moving, they might get their dream home. There might be one step after that, or usually just one other home where it's kind of a downsize home. They're tired of cutting the grass.
You don't mean the funeral home?
No, not that. That would be the third step. Yeah, that's down the road.
That's the last step.
Yeah, because usually there's assisted living in between there, or living with the kids for a little bit.
Hopefully.
Let them take care of you.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So, all right. So, but I just think it's important when I sit down with people, I want to know, what are your goals? You'd love to have a 4-car garage because you want to work on the 68 Mustang, and you're tired of having.
Boy, you are singing my song. Wouldn't that be fun just to have that extra garage to work on things?
So, in fact, I want to do a little segment on Eden Crest, this new Hardison development. They've got 3-car garages there. But the house plan for retirement, I can help you look at that and plan on that. I can give you the numbers. Say, well, your house right now, I think you're worth 500. I think 2-3 years from now, we might be 550. Just depends on what's going on.
Absolutely.
Let's check in quarterly, or let's check in every 6 months. And then, but if you really want to move to this right now, because usually the downsize move is usually one you want to do quickly, because the mansion doesn't climb as fast as the starter home, or not generally. It used that appreciation point. We had 15-20% appreciation on the starter home in Central Florida when things went nuts. We didn't have it on the lakefront mansion or the 5 acres with a ranch style home on it. So those kinds of things I help people look at all the time, because a real estate plan we can determine one for you and then just update it every 6 months or every quarter for when you're actually ready to get listed. And I've had some people going, this might be a while. I'm like, no problem. I'll still be in business. I play that Powerball every once in a while, but most likely I'll be working for several more years.
I just got back from a convention, and everyone was really feeling like within the next 6 to 9 months, this market is going to turn around, and that if you are looking to buy, now is going to be your time, because when those rates drop, if you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to get shoved out of the market. And first-time home buyers are the ones that are holding off the longest because it's affordability
and fear.
But they're making a mistake, because as soon as the rates drop, they go, oh, now my payment's going to be in line. And yet you go to make an offer on a house, and there's going to be 10 other offers that are offering 20, 30, 40% down, waive appraisal contingencies, waive home inspection contingencies. The first-time home buyer can't do that.
Yep.
They can't do that.
Yep.
But I want to talk about interest rates, because we've seen interest rates settle down a little bit. I mean, I was telling you that I've locked a veteran in the mid-5s the other day. The rates are getting better. But is it the right time to refinance? So I want you to be crystal clear on my message right now. If you need debt consolidation and you have equity in your home and you have gotten a little bit crazy on your expenses, now is a great time to consolidate that debt. Interest rates have come down a little bit. We'll look at consolidating everything together. And I'm going to tell you, if you are one of the ones that are like, I don't want to mess with my 3% fixed rate loan, maybe we have an alternative to not mess with that. Maybe we can keep that and still solve the problem. Maybe consolidating everything into one loan is better for you. But that is the consultation you get from me. Then you've got the segment of the market that truly wants to drop their rate, drop their payment, or eliminate PMI.
Yeah.
Should they do it right now?
Probably not.
I'm going to tell you to wait. Now, you're getting bombarded with your bank and lenders going, you refinance right now, I can save you money. So can I. So can the loan arranger. The fact is that I can save you more. And we don't want to churn your mortgage, meaning keep refinancing.
And it's funny. I was a refi-aholic. I can say that in the 90s, it was early 2000s when the rates first came down from 8%. I think I refied every 18 months on a house one time. I think I did 2 or 3 or 4 over 5 years. And it's funny, when the rates dropped into the 2s for a 30-year, I missed the window.
Isn't that so? Did I?
And then I missed the 3.75 that came like a year or so later, and I ended up at 4 1/4 or something, 4 1/8. But it's a great rate.
It is
in general. And so, but I'm not looking to buy now. I'm looking at my investment properties. I've got 2 under contract right now, and like right now, DSCR is the best way to go.
Well, I want to finish on this refinance
Go
thing,
ahead.
because we're talking about, should you refinance right now?
Well, you can weigh the
if you're-
cost. Yeah.
So here's what you do. You call me. I want a copy of your current mortgage statement. I want to look up the value of your property. I want to know how much your homeowners is, how much your property taxes are. I will add you to my VIP watch list. Now, listen, this list I developed for only my current clients that had higher rates. They bought when rates were up. I will add you to that VIP watch list. You will get an honest call when it's time to do it. Otherwise, all my competitors are saying, do it now. It's great now. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to get a little bit better. Don't wait to buy. Don't wait if you need debt consolidation. But if you are looking for just rate reduction or elimination of PMI, wait. Now, when can you eliminate PMI? If you got PMI, if you put 5% down, when does that PMI go away?
After 2 years, you usually need to make 24 payments, right? And then usually they want you, through appreciation, they want you to have 75% equity, right?
So here's the real rule. Okay. That's very interesting. A lot of people think that. The real guideline for conventional loans is when you reach 78% loan to value of the original purchase price. They don't consider appreciation. So if your house went up in value and you gained 20% in equity by appreciation, the lender does not have to remove the PMI.
Well, you guys just did that though for one of our leapfroggers.
I'm not saying we won't.
Okay.
I'm saying that they don't have to.
Okay.
By law, when you hit 78% of the original purchase price,
Yeah.
it is mandatory that it's removed.
Yep.
But if you can petition the mortgage lender. I talked to one of my clients just yesterday, and I'm like, I think you've got the equity. I think we can make it happen. So we're going to go back to cross country servicing division and see if we can get the PMI removed. It's because they don't need to refinance. But does the mortgage company or the servicer have to do it? They don't have to do it. My name is Bruce Woodburn. You want the facts? You call me 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com.
All right. So
How do you
house
like
planning,
that radio
we've
voice?
we've talked about house planning. We talked about that. I want to mention something I saw, Bruce. Great community I went out to. This was at Apopka area between Ocoee and Apopka proper. And this area right off the 429, Hardison Homes. This is single family development and townhomes. They got 60 and 70-foot lots, which is kind of nice. I got some large lots.
Beautiful.
Also 3-car garages. Don't see too many people doing that now.
Right.
They've got like the 2-car garage and a little carriage house to the side, that kind of setup, or 3 right across the front. The prices start in the low 5s and going up into the 6s. But they got some beautiful models and some beautiful floor plans, really neat things you haven't seen. You know, the vault of the ceilings. You think everything's the same nowadays, but you walk into these floor plans, you really feel the difference in these. And then you stop out there and see Madeline, and this is 500 from the 500s up into the 600s, but a great buy. Homes from 2,200 square feet on up to 3,000. And just great home, great community, great features.
My friend Nicole Frieda went to work for them too. She's working for them too. So we've got to get them to add the loan arranger to their list so we can continue to help them grow.
So call me if you want to take a look.
I'd love to help you finance a house.
You want to know anything about new construction? You want to know what's going on out there? Realtors, they do co-broke. Call me 407-352-8118. And one more thing, Bruce. I am looking for another agent. I can keep another agent busy, Bruce. And it's funny, the people that I'm getting these resumes they are pathetic.
Same way. I'm looking for good loan officers.
And you don't necessarily have to be have been a realtor. I'm looking for good sales experience, good customer service experience,
people that care,
and somebody that wants to work 5.5, 6 days a week and make a good living, make a career. And I will show you how to do that. I've made people lots of money working for me.
You have.
So call me 407-352-8118 if you'd like to join the Loveland team.
Yeah. And if you're looking to join the mortgage business, if you have at least 3 years experience, I am looking for loan originators right now. I'm also looking to add a loan originator in-house loan originator on my team, but you must have at least 3 years experience originating loans. Call me at 407-250-9144 if you want to get in, if you want to talk about an opportunity with my company. And you know my production. I'm one of the top producers in the entire country. Cleve Loveland, if you went to work for him as a real estate agent, you are working for a company that really has their act together and cares about their customers. Cleve can be reached at 407-352-8118. The voice of real estate here in Orlando. We help our clients. We help promote their properties. Cleve, there's no other real estate agent that I know anywhere in the state of Florida that premieres your listings on the air, which you have to remember, not only are you hearing them on the air, but you're seeing them on our YouTube channel, on our social media. So we do way more than
Oh,
just
we've been
stick a
doing.
sign in the yard
You,
and put it in
you
MLS
know why this show has lasted 30 years, Bruce?
because of
It,
me.
you've only been on with me 5, so you can take part credit for that. So, but I deliver news. I'm not selling. Yes, I sell. I'm a salesman for my career, but I want to tell people what's going on out there so they can make the right decision in real estate and pick the right real estate plan for them. And I see it there about twice a year, 3 times a year. Some other people will jump on the radio and start talking about things, and they pay for the morning guy to say how great they are, and they pay some endorsements, and then they don't get any business because they're just trying to
That's
sell.
right.
They're just trying to sell
Or they're
something.
one of these real estate agents that pay like, you know, the Marcus Lemonis or somebody
Yes,
to endorse
get an
them.
endorsements. I don't need no celebrity was harmed or endorsed for. I don't need their
No,
endorsements for this program, but I want to deliver news to people on what's actually going on, and that feeds my business, that feeds my soul, feeds
well, it's
my
because
career.
we're honest about what's going on in the
That's right.
market.
And it's funny, those real estate companies, I'll hear them fade. After a while, the only ads out there, all right, weather brought to you by their 10-second
Right.
spots, and then they're gone. So, in fact, I just noticed that the other day about somebody that was hot and heavy a couple months ago, and now they're not on the air anymore. So, anyway, anything you need for real estate, call me 407-352-8118. We'd be happy to help you make your real estate plan.
Yeah. And if you're looking to purchase a home or refinance a home, I'd love the opportunity to talk to you. I will compare my terms with anyone else's terms. We will get on the interweb. We'll pull up, we'll do a Zoom meeting. We'll look at competitors' rates. We'll look at my rates. And then you compare the level of service you get with me with a level of service you can get with anyone else. And I guarantee you, it will be apples and bananas. My team is here to cater to you. I built my entire business around making sure that you are an informed client, that you feel good with the process. We're not overwhelming you. We don't have overlays on our restrictions for guidelines. We do everything as simple as it can possibly be so you can close quickly. I can close loans in as little as 7 to 10 days if we need to. I've got every loan program you need, from construction loans, renovation loans, first-time home buyer loan, down payment assistance, VA, FHA, low down payment loans, zero down payment loans, cash out refinances, home equity line of credit, reverse mortgages, very popular right now as we're starting to age out a little bit. So any of these products that you need, if you're a real estate agent and you're not working with me and my team, you are not shining in the industry. You could do better. You just got to join the right people. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loan Arranger. You can reach me directly at 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com, or you can reach Cleve Loveland, the voice of real estate. Chances are one of those rooftops in your neighborhood was bought, sold, or managed by Cleve Loveland. Unbelievable real estate agent. He can be reached at
407-352-8118. Love to help you out. Have a great weekend. Bruce, this is our last show kind of the summer.
month.
Last show of August. You guys have a great weekend. Have a great Labor Day. And we will talk to you next week.
Yep. Thanks for joining the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger Show. And tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the Loan Arranger Show, or go to our YouTube channel, Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. You can watch any of these shows. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel and share us with all your friends and family. God bless each and every one of you. And thanks for listening.